Who's ready for a housing crash? I am. You know why? Because houses cost too damn much. Just a few years ago, houses cost a decent amount just to, like, for instance, I remember in 2020, you could get a really, really nice house. And that house, I'm talking about a really nice house, really nice neighborhood. That house probably 300 grand, 350, probably no more than four to have a really nice house. Now that same house today has gone from 300 to 550, 575, 625. And it's nuts because the average person does not make enough money to even afford that type of house. So now you're seeing the brakes pumped on the housing market because why? People can't afford the houses. So eventually at some point there's going to have to be some give. There's going to have to be some give on the seller's end or the buy. Well, there's a lot of give right now on the buyer's end. But the sellers are going to have to start looking at the real life data and going, wait a minute, this house, whenever we bought this house, it was a $300,000 house. Now here we are trying to sell this house for $625,000. We haven't gotten any offers. So how long are we willing to sit on this house? Because money is lost when sellers cannot sell. Money's lost, time is wasted. There are a couple of houses in my neighborhood. These houses are about $1 million. There were some houses. There's one I remember in particular. It started at right at like 997 about 6 months ago, and that house is all the way down to like I want to say like 960. And there's a couple reasons for that, but probably the main reason is that it's a very niche market to be able to afford a $900,000 house. So there's not many potential buyers, right? Add on top of that, the cost of borrowing money is up. Add on top of that, mortgage rates are up. By the way, I just heard that the mortgage rates increased over the past week or two, which is insane, because you would think that with the Fed lowering the interest rate that the mortgage rates would go down. Didn't happen. I keep telling you guys that markets are not driven by interest rates. We found that out. Maybe they were in the past, but not today. They're driven by demand. If someone wants to sell a house that's overpriced and someone's willing to buy it, they're going to sell it, right? And so the overpriced house drives up the value of the prices of the houses around it, which increases the value of those houses, just like it does in the negative, right? So if you have to sell this house for less, that brings the comps down for the neighborhood. Now you can buy the next house for less. But until you guys, and I've been saying this for months, until you guys just say no about buying these freaking massive, ridiculous liabilities, nothing's going to change. The buyers believe that you guys are stupid, because when the when the interest rates drop, what's the first thing they do? They raise the housing price. Well, why do they do that? Because they believe that if the interest rates drop, you guys are going to come in and buy houses. And so now that they expect the rush from the sale, they're going to raise the prices, bump it up just a little bit to be able to get more revenue out of the product. Excuse me. And so again, if you want to see a housing market crash, you're going to have to stop buying. If you do not stop buying, there will be no crash. I'm here today saying that there already has been a crash. The unfortunate part is the houses were so overpriced, overvalued, that you didn't even recognize the crash. The crash is when the house went from 600 to 500. That's a significant crash. Problem is, it shouldn't have been 600 in the first place. Other problem is, it ain't worth 5. And so now you got a real problem, right? So the house that I bought for 300 in 2020, sold 2 years later for 700. That house was not worth that. Max that house. Now don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful, amazing house. But the max that house was worth was probably 350, right? 400 at the tippy top. But that's the max. But yet someone came in and offered us $700,000 with the interest rates being up just a little. Unbelievable. So we made a business decision. We decided to sell. Now, if you follow this channel, by the way, hit subscribe, hit thumbs up, welcome to the channel. You know that we've purchased a new home and we're building a new home. So again, I don't tell you to not buy houses. I just say don't buy houses with paychecks. Does that make sense? Smash thumbs up if that helps. So, and go watch my video about how to buy a house if you want to know, if you're sitting there going, what, if I can't buy with a paycheck, how in the world do I buy a house? And I got to get off here. I got a meeting that's about to start. So really quickly, guys, if you want to be in the free live training Thursday night, learn how to start a business from your phone. I called it a mobile six-figure business. It's a middleman business. All you do is use your phone to book customers, take deposits, dispatch the work. Book, deposit, dispatch, book, deposit, dispatch. See, you got it. So you book a customer for another business, you take a deposit from that customer that goes into your pocket, and then you dispatch the work to that business who actually goes out and do the work. Not you, not me. I don't want to do the work. You don't want to do the work. We've worked too hard all of our lives. Time to relax and have some fun and make some money. Right? So yesterday, my company booked 7 jobs. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 jobs yesterday. Now, I didn't talk to any customers. I didn't take any deposit. I didn't do any of that. I have a VA who does it. I teach you how to do that so you don't have to work much. 7 customers, our deposits are $150. Those are our lowest deposits. So you do the math. 7 customers yesterday, $150 deposit each. That's what I made. Now, I do pay my VA, but I still make a good bit. The best part is I don't have to leave my house. It's done from my phone. I don't have to be at anybody's job. I call it a middleman business. If you want to learn how to do it, I've been doing it since 2020, so I can teach you. The best way to learn to do something is what? Take a shortcut. You get there faster. Learn from someone else. You get there faster, right? So it's time to invest in you. Spend some time with me, about an hour, learning how to start a business from your phone. How do you do that? In the video description below, you're going to see the link to sign up for the free live training. Click that registration link, get signed up ASAP, right? Click the link. It's in the video description below. I'll probably put it in the first comment below. Click the link, get there quickly. I give out some pretty cool stuff, so I can't have a lot of people there, but just go. But again, guys, just to wrap up, if you are in the market to buy a house and you want to buy a house, you're middle class, you're trying to figure out how to get a home for your family, listen, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to see these prices go down, you guys are just going to have to say no. So they expect you to buy every time they cut the rates. Show them you're not just going to dive into the market. Right? So what drives the market again? Interest rates? No. Demand. If you stop buying houses, they'll have to go down on the price if they really want to sell. If you go to homes, look at homes that's been on the market 3, 4, 5 months, 90 days or more. They keep cutting the price. Why? Because nobody's making an offer. So if you hold out, you win. Right? That's the only way. You have to hold out. You have to just say no. If you can do that, one day, maybe within a year or two, you're going to have a really nice home at a really nice price. That's all I'm here to tell you. Stand by. The housing market can crash some more. And if you guys refuse to buy, it will crash. All right. Have a wonderful, blessed day. I got to go. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Welcome to the channel. And for those who want to start a six-figure business from your phone, I'll see you in the free live training Thursday night, 7 p.m. Peace.